Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscopes from September the 30th up to October the 6th, 2018. This is for you coming from Gemini. So let's start with September the 30th, and it's programmed to be a miserable morning and afternoon period for you. You'll just want to do the wrong things, say the wrong things, and basically these planets want to get you into trouble, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. So you'll have to be very careful how you talk to people, how your actions are. You'll be somehow, there are planets there who want to get you to do something which is not good for you. So avoid people who mean trouble for you. Stay away from them. Be with the people who can help you. And that way these planets will tame down and you'll control them because they want to be on your negative side. And when you move to your positive side purposely, they will tone down because their duty is not to help you, so they'll tone down. So be careful of the company you keep morning, afternoon, or else trouble is going to brew. And differences between family members, between the people you love, between the people you work with or do business with is going to erupt. So rather you be somehow not with too many people. Evening nightfall turns much better. That's how a day can change. So you'll find solutions in the evening nightfall period. You'll be able to talk your way into explaining what may have gone very wrong. And you will also be somehow managing yourself better. So you get luckier in the evening nightfall period. That's when you want to be out. That's when you can get people to help you in whatever you want. Let's go to October the 1st, and it's not a very good morning afternoon period for you. It's a working day, it's a business day. So you can get a lot of problems and you can have difficulties due to your arrogance and due to your being non-cooperative and being a person who is just wanting to shock people in what you say and what you do. And it's all very negative. You cannot expect to gain anything. So the last thing you want is to create any kind of differences between you and people. Be friendly, be part of the group, stay away from people who mean trouble. Evening nightfall turns very nice for you, and the very fast planets, so they bring very quick opportunities, maybe quick invitations for you. And you can also be with people who are very inventive in what happens. And so you're going to be enjoying your evening nightfall period. Be with the people you love. Be with the people who are good for you. Be with the people who can help you in business or in your job. These are the good planets which you must make use of people so that you get benefits to yourself. Now I'm going to October the 2nd, which is a Tuesday. And for you, it means too much water in your horoscope. You become undecided, you become too sensitive, you become a person who is dreamy, who is not real. So you will have things going through your mind which are not very good for you, and they are basically emotionally orientated. And you will think of these things. Try to be busy in a way where you can be constructive, not just in a dreamlike way. This is a working day, so you cannot afford to behave in a dreamlike, dreamy way, whether in a job or whether in business, because you are expected to get facts and figures going. Deadlines have to be done if you are working. In your place of job or in your place of business, there may be people expecting decisions from you. So morning, afternoon, bring yourself back if you are getting too emotional about things and thinking of a good time in the evening. Pull yourself back by repeating 3 words to yourself: logic, facts and figures. That immediately awakens you to say, wow, it's a working day, I better get on with my work. The evening nightfall becomes almost perfect. That's the time you want to be with the people you love, your family members, because you're going to gain a lot of togetherness. You can be out socializing and you'll meet people who can help you in your job, in your business. You'll be definitely found to be an attraction because you'll say things and do things people like to hear. So be out and about looking good evening nightfall session. October the 3rd, that's going to be a horrible morning and afternoon period. Even before you leave home for a job or for business, things are already going very wrong. You'll just not feel well, whether mentally, physically, even emotionally. You'll feel much of a loser. You'll feel that you're not getting anywhere. You'll feel a low esteem, thinking that you're not good enough. You got to pull your socks up. Tell yourself, if you're at work, I'm going to try harder. I'm going to make sure that I can do my job better. That way you will go and control these negative planets. Don't go against your bosses at your work or your superiors, or there'll be hell to pay. In fact, respect whoever you have to respect, whether at home, whether in business, whether in job. Evening nightfall period turns wonderful. So you're getting your evening nightfalls good, but not the daytime. Well, evening nightfall, you're going to enjoy yourself with the people you are with, family members, friends, whoever you want to impress. You will be very creative. You will be extremely lucky in meeting the people you want to meet, whether for business, whether for improving the job, whether just looking for the romance. Evening nightfall, wear your best colors, and if I may say so, wear a lot of turquoise to make you especially lucky. October the 4th starts very nicely for you. You're going to be very inventive in business or job. You're going to have that specialness where you'll say and do things people will find is just out of this world. And you'll come up with solutions which are so inventive as well. So send the messages through the internet, make your phone calls, talk to people. Whether you want to improve your job, go around and speak to people on the phone. Whether you want to look for business, speak to people. What you say and do is going to be so inventive that people are going to be interested to hear you. Evening nightfall I really don't like. So many things can happen, accidents, even a surgery, even being played out and let down, even getting into trouble physically, mentally, and even being let down by people and be very disappointed. So you can be at a very bad losing end. And watch out for the company you keep in this evening nightfall period. A bad company means, and if you are seen, then people will think that you are also of a negative personality. I don't like your evening nightfall. If I were you, after work or business, just go back home. October the 5th starts beautifully and is going to end beautifully. This is the time, whether at work, whether in business, whether with family, whether to make important decisions. October the 5th is a very good day to do that. Plan a business if you want. Plan to change job and improve yourself. Enroll yourself where you can improve your circumstances. Chase for the romance. And you're going to get good news in every area that you want to excel. Because you'll just be able to communicate so beautifully and talk about business and job. And you can charm a bird off a tree as well. So it's the time to get really action orientated. Morning and afternoon. Evening, nightfall, planets slow down because they are long-term planets. They help to make you bond long-term with somebody or another, whether for job, whether for business, whether for friendship. And to use it in your family member areas, you can build up very nice bridges so that your family and you can really be much appreciative of each other. Go out with those that you expect things from. You're going to slowly, hour by hour, realize that you're at an advantageous end. October the 6th starts beautifully. It's a Saturday. So whoever you are with, you're going to enjoy your morning and afternoon periods very, very much on this October the 6th Saturday. Take charge by all means, because people will expect you to do very well in your planning. There's one planet from the evening coming up in the evening nightfall, the planet of aggressiveness, making you say aggressive things, act aggressively, show your temper. Every time you feel this is coming on, tell yourself in your heart, I have to take the soft approach, and you'll tame these planets immediately. Well, I like your morning, afternoon tremendously well. You can find the romance, you can meet people to help you in jobs. Evening nightfall turns very bad in the sense that you become very aggressive. And you become a person who is willing to risk reputation, willing to risk your bodily things, willing to risk your emotions as well. Don't go looking for trouble, because you are going to get caught out as well with these planets. And if you try to somehow be aggressive, others will retaliate against you. And the ending of this evening nightfall is going to be really, really bad. So do you want to be out? If you have to be out, take the soft approach. Repeat these words every 10, 15, 20 minutes. Even if you feel insulted, even if you feel somebody is saying or doing things you don't like, take it easy. Mind your own business if you can. Go home early. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90-minute Skype session, I'll use your date of birth, your time of birth. I'll look at your date of birth. I'll look at your palms, and I'll be able to help you to somehow plan your next 7, 8, or 9 years in all areas of your life. And I'll talk to you very in-depth about your health as well. I'll give you a lot of information about your lucky colors, your lucky days, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, a lot of information. And I'll give you your personal lottery numbers as well based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, send me an email, and I'll be able to come back to you and let's get this 90-minute session on. Until then, thank you and good luck.